Hello guys, my name is Vanessa and you are welcome to see my first ever YouTube video about my plants, which I adore. I am starting to become a crazy plant lady and I'm going to show you why. As you can see right here, these are some of my babies. I'm going to go one by one. I don't know them all by name, but if whichever one I come across that I don't know, I will either voice over the name or just put it in captions. So first of all, what we see here is my monstera. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks like my kitten has been in there again. Somehow he has taken a liking to my monstera and made it his litter box. And I caught him, and that's why I decided to move her over here. She's a little leggy on one side because she wasn't getting enough sun where she was at, so I moved her and hopefully she will fill back up. Okay, and now this one right here I got off of well, actually a trip to Home Depot. They were 20 bucks. They had a lot of them. They actually went very quickly, and I think I was lucky enough to grab one because I was one of the first ones to spot it when they came out. And up here you start seeing one of my pothos. She is, I call her my Medusa. As you can see, she is very long. I actually had to cut her because she was getting also leggy. She was, I also didn't like the place where she was at, so I moved her back to her original spot, which she likes. And hopefully she'll come back. Okay, and then we start going down to my little plant stand here. And I just got it off of Amazon. It has some grow lights, and I will show you what I have. So here first I have this plant. I got her off of Facebook Marketplace. She was a lot better, bigger, a lot bushier. But again, once I moved her from a nursery pot to a terracotta, she didn't like it. But it looks like she's coming back. She is not as vibrant as she was when I first got her, but she'll come back. She's actually doing very well. Okay, then back here we have this beauty. I got her off of Facebook Marketplace as well. She came in a set. And also her, she became a little bare from the bottom. She was really bushy, but she's coming back. I have this one right here. And I have this one, going back to this one came from Home Depot. This one my sister-in-law gave me. It only had one leaf, and now it has more. But she likes it. As you can see, she has some babies coming out from the bottom. So she likes where she's at. Here's a little succulent. This is a jade, a type of jade. Also, succulents are very easy to have, and they've been doing very well. Here's another one right here. This is my, just lost it. I had the name of it on the tip of my tongue. Okay, so then over here we have my little Swiss. Now my little Swiss has gone through a journey. It was also one that I got off of Facebook Marketplace with that that other plant that I showed you already. She had gone a really long stem with no leaves, so I decided to cut her down. And one side didn't survive, but the side that was already plant rooted did, and now she's giving me babies. And hopefully she'll come back because I love this plant. And we have this one right here. As you can see, she's trailing off. She has another little side here, and she's doing very well. She loves the direct sun. She absolutely adores it. You can see right here where the second trail, or I'm not sure how you call it, what's the technical term for it, but you can see it here. It's coming up. And when I got her for the first time, she had the same way of growing, and I decided to chop her and to make two plants, to divide her and make two, and she actually didn't like it. So I am not going to touch this one. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I might lose her, so I'm going to leave her as is. Right here I have my rubber plant. He's awesome. I also got him off of Facebook Marketplace. He's absolutely beautiful. He's doing well. Okay, then up here you can see I have another succulent. She's doing awesome. She's high up. My kitten, I had her on the bottom of my my plant stand, and my kitten knocked her over so many times that she started getting a little a little dry, but she's starting to come back. Here is my string of hearts. You can barely see. I just changed her into a bigger pot. I tried to untangle her. I didn't want her to get tangled, but there was just no way. She ended up getting tangled, so I just left it as is. Okay, so here I have my ZZ plant. It's a terracotta plant pot, but I have her in my decorative skull planter, or what do you call those? I'm not sure how you call it. It's just decorative. But that's my ZZ. I got this plant off of out of Home Depot as well. Then I have this guy over here, which I adore just because of how healthy he looks and he's so resilient. And of course, you know this rattlesnake plant, they close up. When it becomes nighttime, my dad gets a kick out of her because she closes up. He still can't believe that she actually closes up when it gets dark. But she does, and I love her. This boy right here, I just planted him into a bigger planter. He was a rescue from Lowe's, actually. He had about 3 leaves. He was struggling, but I love the foliage so much I decided to bring her home, and I have a thing for rescue plants. So I brought him, and I actually think he loves my place because he's growing huge. And let me see if I can, there's my cat trying to get my attention. So that's him. He's actually huge, and I absolutely adore him. I love the neon color. All right, then we have this baby over here. Also came from that bundle of plants from my Facebook Marketplace. She's doing awesome. You can tell she's getting babies, so she likes it here. I'm afraid to move her into a bigger pot because once I did move her from her nursery to this one, she kind of struggled a little bit. So I think I'm going to just let her wait on it a little bit longer. Then we have this here. Oh, what in the world? I just noticed. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm overwatering or what, but something's not going right. I'm going to have to look into that. I might be overwatering her in the wrong pot. But she's absolutely beautiful, feels sturdy, has babies, and hopefully this is not the end of this part of her because she's absolutely beautiful. But I'm gonna take a closer look at her once I have more time, because as you can see on this side she's healthy, but that side they flaked off. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, so right here we start coming to my little plants that are struggling. They need a little bit of help. As you can see, my lithops right there, they're very resilient succulents, so those don't have to say much too about them. I did have them outside because they love the outdoors, but once it got cold, I brought them in because I had 2 planters full of assorted succulents, and unfortunately the frost killed them, and I don't want this to happen to them, so I brought them inside. This right here, as you know, if you know, you know what kind of plant this is. She actually had died all the way down, and I kept watering her because I saw little babies, and I said no, she's still alive, and she came back, and she's gonna be full as she was before. Then here's another little one that's struggling to come back. Another succulent here. My little string of turtles there also struggled. I moved it from their nursery, and they didn't like it. But as you can tell, they're coming back. Where is it? They're coming back. You see the baby right there. So I just gotta be patient. And then we have that right there. This one right here. She was actually bushier. I moved her from her planter to somewhere big. Didn't like it, but she's coming back. Okay, there's some other ones here. That one right there had died all the way back. She's coming back. This was a rescue also from Home Depot. So hopefully she comes back. Another one that's trying to come back. A succulent. Where is it? Succulent. This boy right here. That one in the back also died all the way down, but he's coming back stronger than ever. This was a decorative Christmas plant assortment from my boss. And up here we have another pothos. It's actually 2-in-1. It's my neon pothos, which I love her color. She came as just cuttings, and now she's like this. And then also I have this other pothos over here. I put them together because they were so small, but they're growing bigger and better than ever. Here's some more of my plants. This is my spider plant. Just moved her into a bigger pot. Looks like she loves it. My stingray, you can see right there, I got her out of off of Walmart online. She's coming with a baby, as you can tell right there. She has a baby, so she's liking it. And this guy right here, my cat seems to take a liking to him as well. Likes to chew on him, so that's why he looks bare from the bottom. Over here are more of my plants. These are my bear paws. I absolutely love. I actually haven't moved them from this planter, which I'm afraid to, because they're, as you know, they're so sensitive, and I don't want to kill them or damage any of them, so I just leave them there. And he's doing great. He's big, has more babies and more babies. Then I have this other succulent right here, this succulent right there. They're all on my windowsill. They like to be here. This one right here, my kitten also toppled over several times, so now all I have are little pieces that I'm trying to get to root back. And as you know, succulents are very resilient, so they'll grow back pretty quick. I'm just waiting for it to grow some roots. Here's another little succulent right here. And then I have these two on top. As you can see here, she has her long hair on one side. Again, another one that I have on the floor, not on the floor, but on my plant stand, and my kitten just went after it. I believe these are a string of spades. This one also was from Facebook Marketplace, doing awesome. It's very sturdy, very resilient. Up here, I have my golden pothos. She was actually doing really good, and then I brought the other pothos and I started moving them around, rotating them, and it seems like she didn't like it, and she got leggy. She was actually a lot fuller than she is now, but I have faith in her, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back. Okay, so those were my plants. Like I said, I used to have more, but a lot has happened. I actually came down with COVID. I didn't show my babies up here. My little Milo, he's struggling a little bit. Seems to give me a baby, and then the older one dies. I'm not sure why I can't have more than two, and they're actually really small. They don't grow. They don't want to grow like they were when I first got them. They were long. They were tall plants. And now they don't seem to want to grow. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm pretty sure it's my planting medium, so I'm just gonna try to research what planting medium I can have, because I don't seem to like the one that I have. So I will update you on that. I will also update you on the growth of my babies, because they are my children. I absolutely adore them. I actually talk about them at work. And this guy right here, also another one where if a new baby comes up, the older leaf will die off. I actually just had to cut down the older leaf because he sprouted. So I will keep you informed of the update. But so far, I used to have a lot more plants than this, but like I was saying, I came down with COVID, and I just stopped feeding them. I stopped watering them like I regularly do on a regular basis, and they actually felt it. I don't know if they felt what they felt, but they were struggling, and now they're all coming back. And I'm still have faith in the other ones that you see are not visible, but I know they're in there. I know they still have life in them. So they might look small right now, but I know they're coming out, and they're coming stronger than ever. And I will update you on that. I will update you on their progress. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. This is my first video. If you came across this video, There will be more, and hopefully you like, and I will get better at it. Okay, so I will be in touch. But those are my babies so far.